Hello, welcome to the UK Growth Coach video series on improving your business cash flow. Point number 4 that I'm going to cover today is all about having a proper debtor system. And what I mean by that is it should be documented, it should be well trained, and it should be adhered to. All too often in business it's a bit ad hoc. Sometimes it's done this way, sometimes it's done that way, and particularly in really small businesses, one of the reasons that happens is that the person that's doing the finance is also the salesperson, is also the operations person, and that creates conflict of interest. If you're going to do it that way, you need to compartmentalize what is the objective and role that you're wearing today. If you're in finance, your objective is to secure payment. If you're in operations, it's to fulfill on the requirements. And if it's in sales, it's to win the sale. But actually what you can't have is a finance person worrying about the next sale. Because if you do, you will lose actually the impetus or the commitment to task that is required to win in these circumstances. And so it's often well set to have your debt management system handled externally to operation and sales, with an understanding and the ability to question progress and things like that, but actually an external function or a completely separate responsibility for that person. So when you're designing your debtor system, you need clear, robust processes that actually are going to be followed, and you need to make sure they are being followed. You need to separate it out from sales and operations. You need to consider having some penalty terms, and if they are, make sure they're legally enforceable. And you need to have ownership of the task. Make sure that whoever is doing it has time for the completion of the follow-up task, that they understand what the actions are at the particular time, have templates and flowcharts so that they're not having to constantly rework and redesign every single time. Should be simple, should be straightforward, and should be effective. And if you're getting past the point where your own in-house debt system is effective and using collection agencies, do understand that's actually a valid tactic. A customer who's not paying is not a customer. They're not. They're a debtor. And there's a fundamental mindset shift that needs to happen for a lot of business owners where they're not just going to tolerate it ongoing. You're not their bank. You can't afford to be their bank in most cases. So unless you're winning something with the overdueness that they're actually providing you with, then don't tolerate it. And the customer is the person that is making this happen. You're just administrating it when it comes to collection agencies. They are causing it to happen. You are just administrating it. And it's a really important distinction. That many people will feel guilty or awful, or can't believe I'm doing that to them. You aren't. You are following the process which is in place for your business to protect your business, your staff, your resilience in tougher times, and the administration of that handover or escalation is solely in the responsibility of the person that hasn't paid you. Because if they were going to pay you, they'd have paid you, and if they haven't paid you and haven't communicated proactively outbound to you to explain why and ask for an alternative method, then all you're doing is administrating that credit agency process. I hope these points have been helpful to you in terms of cash flow improvement for your business and the improvement of your debtor system, some ideas to help you with that. If you need any help in designing your debt management system or in improving the cash flow for your business, please do let me know. If you haven't yet watched them, watch the previous videos and keep an eye out for the next one that's coming up. If you haven't yet subscribed to our video, please do that, because you'll pick up on other topics. This one's about cash flow. We've got others that are coming up on different topics. And if you benefited from this video, please let me know. Please share it to your friends who might benefit as well. I'm doing these for the benefit of the audience, so please let me know if I'm doing a good job. I hope you've enjoyed this one.